And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. Jameis to throw it.
And this one caught by Cameron Braid. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now Winston. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together and the defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Mike, 45. Here we go. 22, Jet, cover. 22, Jet, cover. Check, 45. Delta. Check, 45 the Mike. Are you getting the headache? 45 the Mike. Check Mike. Hey, check Mike, 45. Check Mike. Oh. Hey, let's get that low. West. 45. Yeah. 45 Mike, 45. No, let it go.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. He gets it to Brown, complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing is Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They come up first and 10 at the 16.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Jackson will throw again. Got a man. It's Brown. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 50. Set up. 54.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Set up. 54. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Switch. Watch it.
Here's Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. As the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Give me that ball, defense. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Go. Rush in. He's coming. Let's go.
To throw, Winston. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
We own it. We own it.
First down, Winston. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. 20, 10, 5. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Wait. Shit. Follow.
Winston on 3rd and 2. That's caught by Howard. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Jameis now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Easy. Check 26. Green, 17. Henry. 50 seconds to Mike. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better. Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, Winston. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Check back. Wait. 50 Cent. Mike, 50 Cent.
Here's Winston. And, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Check nine. Exit, exit. Watch the eye. What? Switch on. Come on.
They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Give me the ball every time.
Mark Ingram taking it in. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 33. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Hey, 40. 83's me. 83's up.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. Twist.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
45. Come on, D. Check. Ready, go. Check. 45. Come on. Rip left.
Jackson operating from the gun. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Strip that ball. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's got Snead. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, his 2nd touchdown of the night as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Defense, let's go. Say.
It's a give to the right. Ingram. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Yeah. Check. Check 13. Check 13.
Ingram again. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. You're trash.
4th down. Here's Jackson. He finds Roberts, complete. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson now forced out to his left. He's good. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown, 28 yards. As the Ravens push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Jones. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
58, Mike. 3 buzz. 58, Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Jameis to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check your hot read.
On third down, here's Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 38 yards on the scamper there. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Mike 57. Wahoo. Been a long day for you.
Winston now to throw on first down. He'll have a first down inside the 10. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Gay is on for the point after. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Next to score, Ravens 35, Buccaneers 14.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
I'm here all day.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Check Mike 45, check Mike 45.
It's just me.
To throw again on second down. Jackson, Snead's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
45's the Mike, 45's the Mike. We ain't giving up nothing today. Check 31, check 31.
Off.
45, 45. Mike, 45.
Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Kill.
Jackson from the shotgun. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Let's get off the field.
One last shot now for Winston. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game